Why, Ezra? Why would you send Logan?
Is that an objection? He made the decision. He went of his own will.
Prefectus, the meeting is starting.
I'll be there.
You don't want to be a soldier?
I'm gonna be a botanist. I want to work with plants like Mom did.
Impressive, isn't it, huh? I bet you never seen a ship that can repair itself, yeah? This little lady won't go down no matter what.
Really?
And that's not all. Thanks to the dark matter engine, it never stops ticking, yeah? This baby never needs to touch down, repair, or refuel. A thing of beauty. Thing of beauty.
Yeah, but the dark matter engine is knee-flung technology. How do you
Made
know?
100 years ago as a weapon in the homecoming. And it still works to this day. Nifla. The only other intelligent life form in the universe. Guess it was a good thing they were smarter than us. But you'll notice I haven't answered your question. We can't work it. Never could, at least not without someone like her. Oh. Don't stare. She doesn't like it, really. Yeah, the last of her race, and she's always hanging around here with us. Can you imagine if they all looked like her? Jeez, what a waste.
But the homecoming war was 100 years ago. Maybe she can live that long, but how could Harlock?
How should I know? This ain't a boat full of people prone to self-confession. Most of us have records. Or skeletons. You've got a couple in your closet as well.
No,
I don't need to know, kid. Bones should stay in the graveyard. No need to go digging them up. Out of sight, out of mind. The only thing we turn around for is the earth. If they'd ever let us go back, bastard.
You got my report.
Everything checks out?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
They haven't found them yet. They're not gonna find them now.
Stupid bird. Central computer.
Our journey's almost ended, old friend. It won't be long now.
What you seek is not here. The time will come. You should prepare yourself. Why have you brought him to us? Certainly you are aware. What do you expect to happen exactly?
A miracle, perhaps? Or perhaps not.
Who am I to judge? I'm just an observer.
Beginning orbit around the planet. Establishing vectors.
The 8th planet in the Gorham system. Beautiful, isn't it? This is our destination. Number 99 will be armed here.
Arming what? What do I look like? Your briefing committee?
This planet is the site of a failed human colony. Something about corrosive gas and a little bug problem. Now I can either make one of you go, or you can volunteer. That's a hint. Oh, come on, ladies. None of you?
You should go.
I'll shut her out of it, Harlock.
I'll go.
Look, Junior. The last guy who did this didn't
Let him
exactly...
go. First time for everyone.
That kid is done.
Volunteer up. Your mama's crying.
Nice knowing you, kid.
Fine. Meet me on the hangar deck in 10. Why the hell did you volunteer?
You took me on. Need to show you it was a good call. Besides,
Besides what?
doesn't hurt to look good in front of the captain. We're going to get the detonator, right? So where are they anyway?
Patience, cowboy.
Optical camouflage. The last 2 detonators. This is number 99. What are they supposed to blow up exactly?
Oh, believe me, when it happens, you'll know.
Locking coordinates at 13.7 north latitude and 126.4 west longitude. Southern edge of the Gimlis Valley on the eastern Vidar Plains.
Roger that. Commencing descent.
We are in position.
Roger that. Remember to watch your suit time.
What does he mean?
The suits are only good for an hour.
Great.
Don't worry, the gas will get you before then.
Great.
What, missing your puppy?
Huh?
You want to spend your last hour at the petting zoo? Be my guest. I've got work to do.
These the bugs you were talking about?
What do I look like, an entomologist?
Seems like you and I got off on the wrong foot. How about we start over?
Exactly why we're here.
What do you mean?
Ever since mankind started exploring space, we've been looking for signs of life, so we can move there. And nothing we found compared to what we had. Now all we want to do is go back home, and we can't.
It's a restricted sanctuary.
So says the Noble Gaia Coalition.
It's not like we have a choice. The Earth couldn't handle everyone going back.
As a species, we don't have much longer anyway. Time is running out for us. We should spend our last hours at home. It's not like we can turn the clock back. Or can we? What if someone found a way to do that? Someone like us, perhaps? We can go back to a time before we screwed everything up. You've heard of the Genesis clock, haven't you?
There's no such thing.
Oh, but there is, and you know it. And he knows it.
Harlock. You mean Harlock?
He found it. It took almost a century, but he found it. A series of points throughout the universe, like the markings on a clock. Or hands. Hands that we can use to actually grasp time. Or set it loose. It's poetic, really. 100 years he's lived, 100 points on the Genesis clock, and now that he's found them, there's only one thing we have to do.
The detonators.
98 have been planted already, and once we set the last 2, it'll happen. With one massive explosion of energy, we'll reset the clock. Literally turn back the hands of time and start anew. Well, that's the captain's theory, anyway.
Quite the philosopher, your captain. I don't know, though. Starting all over from scratch? I mean, even if you could, you'd have to destroy everything to do it.
You don't know him like I do, but you will. Then you'll trust him. What would you prefer? Dying out here, far away from the one place you've called home? Is it the geyser?
Has it been an hour?
Okay. Oh no.
What? What is it? What?
You want to tell me what the hell's going on down there?
They're not on solid ground. Whatever they're on, that thing is moving.
Bug problem.
Are you okay?
Yeah, somehow.
mention corrosive gas.
But he...
Sorry. Sorry about that, kid.
Logan. No.